Hey, how's it going? I guess this is like the first public showing of Bonko. So here it is. It's a little platformer, like a Metroid clone. You could say like one of the Game Boy Advance Metroids, Zero Mission or Fusion. If you've ever played those, you can scale the window right off the bat. It's gonna be like showing all the features. This is just numpad minus and plus. You can go all the way up to like your whole screen, or down to like normal. Like that's 1-to-1 size. It's the actual like resolution of the game. And then you can, of course, if you hit F11, it will go full screen. Takes a minute for OBS to adjust. There we go. Let me get my cursor out of here. So Blanco's fun. We're gonna press start. I'm on controller. You can also play with a keyboard, so you can run left and right. Got some nice sound effects. I apologize if the sound effects are a little too loud. Actually, I'll just turn it down on OBS. All right, that should be a little bit better. So, let me get my mouse out of here again. You could shoot. It's a little sound effect. Obviously, you can crouch. I made all these animations myself. You can aim your gun up and down. You can aim actually up and down. You can jump and aim down. Use like nice jumping sound. If you're moving while you jump, you will spin like our friendly bounty hunter. If you shoot while you're spinning, it will stop you from spinning. You can also like hold your aim button, spin and shoot, and it will maintain whatever your aiming was. So I'm still holding, my aiming button. It maintains that. If I aim down, it maintains that, which is great. There's morph slime ball, morph ball. I don't know if that's copywritten, but whatever. Yeah, so morph ball. There's no like rolling sound effect, but that's me doing the mouth noises for the sound effects on this. Obviously, you can see we got slope collision, works great. We've got horizontal box collisions. On the ceiling it works too. You can grab ledges. He just grabs it with his eye. If you press down, you pop off of it. You can shoot while you're on the ledge, just by like aiming in the direction you want to shoot. And then you can still aim with your aiming button, diagonal aiming buttons. If you press away from the ledge and you jump, you can jump off the ledge. If you just jump normally, you can jump straight up with a smaller jump height, actually. So I can show you that. So normally I can jump like, pretty high. But if you jump from here, you can only jump about one block above the one that you jumped from. So, modifiable jump height. We can crouch, morph ball. I showed you that. If you hold right bumper, you notice your gun opens up, and sure enough, you can fire missiles. Nice little particle effect there. Sound effects. I made all this stuff myself. Don't actually have any ammo yet. I'll get that probably next, or just after the next thing, maybe. So you jump and spin. There's a dedicated morph button, so you can just morph whenever you want. You can morph while you're jumping. Boing. You can jump while you're morphed. You can't grab onto a ledge that has a slope on it. You just can't. If there's a block that's 2 blocks high, so like 1, 2, if you walk up to it and you go towards the ledge and you jump, you will vault up the ledge. Very useful. If you can't actually stand in the place that you vault to, it auto-morphs you. So you can just immediately go into morph ball into a tunnel like this, which is great. As my collision is all just fine. It's great. Works here too. Collision does not work with sloped ceilings, so I can't design any levels that have sloped ceilings. I can design tiles that have that, but the collision underneath has to be staircases like this, which that's not really a big problem. If I turn on the collision boxes, that's his actual collision box. Notice it changes. I can't uncrouch under here. It won't let me. If you can't stand in an area, it won't let you uncrouch or unmorph. You can't clip through ceilings if you're on a slope, as much as you try. Same thing in Morph Ball. You just can't. It won't let you. You also can't unmorph and clip through things unless you actually fit there. So, yeah. If you uncrouch with the crouching button, it will put you in crouching, or unmorph with the morphing button. You can, it will unmorph you into crouching instead of running, like that, unless you're moving, in which case it will default you to running. Like I said, you can grab ledges. That's how it works. You know, your collision box lines up perfectly. That's intentional. Jump away, fall. There's respin. I just did that. So you can jump and then jump again in the air and it will spin you and move you forward. There's wall jumping. Just like our favorite bounty hunter. You can jump off ledges like this. There's vertical rooms. You can jump up. Slopes work just fine. You can end them at a wall like this. There doesn't have to be a block on top. It's kind of tricky. You have like 3 or 4 frames, maybe even 2 frames to actually wall jump. But you can do it infinitely. This is intentional. I want people to be able to sequence break this. Initially, you'll only start with the ability to bonk, which I don't think I actually should. If you press B button, he slams his face into the ground with a little splat. This move doesn't actually do any damage. You're going to start the game with it probably, and there's going to be a bunch of enemies, and you're just going to have to like run around them and be like, wow, bonking really sucks. And then you'll pick up the gun and instantly like, okay, never going to bonk again. That's the joke, right? And yeah, so that's basically it. Oh, you can bomb too. I forgot that. So you can place up to 4 bombs at once, and then it won't let you. So if you have less than 4 bombs, you can place bombs. It works too if you lay bombs over here. You can still lay bombs in another room. It just resets your count. You can't shoot out of the room. It collides with the teleportation mesh that's there. So there's never any like straggling objects in the room. I think that's about it. I drew all this stuff myself with the palette in a sprite. There's a custom palette, so it's limited. So this is gonna be like a limited palette game. And this is just gonna be like a fun project for myself. I don't really care what goes into it, what doesn't go into it. If I think something fun, I'll be like, oh, it's fun. Like I want to have them be able to like jump on enemies to hurt them. Does like 1 damage or something. Like Mario. I just think that'd be kind of funny. His gun is, it's called a Glock 19, because I don't think I can actually use the Glock 19. So, it's the Glock 19. That's why it shoots lasers and rockets. Later there's going to be like super rockets. There's going to be different types of lasers. Probably like an ice laser to freeze enemies, you know. Same exact standard stuff as like a Metroid game. But yeah, that's currently where I'm at now. Like custom collision boxes. That's actually a problem right there. That shouldn't be colliding there. Interesting. I'll have to look at that. But yeah, so that's where I'm at right now. Whee! Thanks for watching.